You wanted to see our chicken coop setup and favorite products. So here you go. We actually have 2 chicken coops, and this is just one right here. This is our smaller coop that can only hold about 15 to 20 chickens. So this was our first coop. We have an automatic door on this one because we had this door before we had our second coop. So this is the Run Chicken T50 door. I love that. It's been working great so far. It survived freezes, crazy heat, and I've had it for a while now, years probably. And then this is the inside of the coop. So I just put down a fresh layer of pine shavings. I do the deep litter method, so there's a good 6 inches at least of pine shavings in there right now, probably closer to a foot. I have 3 roost bars, 1 down here and 2 up here, and nesting boxes. Now, one thing I don't like about the nesting boxes, let me show you, is we did them like this. So the doors are flat against the side. But what can happen is when you open them, first of all, I have to hold them up with like my head or something to keep them open. Ooh, eggs. But also the eggs, if they lay them like right here, will roll out and they break. So not the best setup. I wouldn't do that again, but it works for what it is. This is our water that we're using currently. I think it's 15 gallons, but it could be wrong. It has those little red cups on it, so it's got 4 of them. We have 2 of these. We have 1 in here and then 1 out in the yard. We got these at like, just like a farm, like market, like where they sell like supplies and stuff. So this can open and then we fill it up and then it locks shut again. So as long as we keep it full, there's 4 cups in there and then we have another one. So these have been my favorite waters so far. So this is our second coop, and we sort of went for more of an open air design. So this is a dog cage. It's a 10 by 10 dog cage, so it can hold a good amount of birds. We have tarp on 3 sides. So we sort of zip tied it down. This is sort of unfinished nesting boxes here. And then the front is open. And then those are the feed cans. So unfinished nesting boxes, but they still lay in them. Some roost bars, although they don't tend to use them a lot. Unused monkey bars in our backyard that they tend to roost on. It keeps them safe. It is what it is. And then as far as like a feeder goes, we don't have any feeders other than for the babies, and they just use those like little red trays because we try and cut down on attracting rodents. And if you leave feed in a feeder free choice, it brings in rodents as well as they eat more. So I just measure out how much feed per chicken. So we have roughly 40 chickens in our laying flock total. So then I just get a scoop. I scoop it out of the can and I throw it in the yard as much as they should have in a day. And then just a little bit of advice for keeping chickens in the winter is at this point now I'd start them on a winter ration. So we're doing 20% feed, whole corn. We feed them whole corn every day with their feed. And then more treats more often. And then there's other things that you can do, like add temporary walls to your coop, stuff like that to keep it warmer. And I have found that our chickens lay 3 times more eggs in the winter than they would without doing all that stuff. So I'll keep them on that feed ration until spring. And then some of my favorite products, so one that I don't have here is the Grub Terra Coop Refresher. And it's just because I ran out of it and I don't have any more right now because we use it everywhere in all the coops. It keeps the coop smelling nice, helps keep pests out. And then another thing that I do to help keep pests out is diatomaceous earth. So I will leave everything that I can linked in my showcase, or if you're on YouTube, it'll be in the description. And then this is called Flock Block. I get this from our local feed store, but I think you can get them on Amazon too. And I have like a blue net to put these in, but my blue net was chewed by something. So I need to get another one of those. But I like these too. I always give these to my chickens because it has all the supplements and stuff that the chickens need. And then last, my favorite chicken treats. We also give these to our ducks, our geese, turkeys, quail, the Grub Terra Black Soldier Fly larvae. I think this is also the showcase. I normally buy them in a 10-pound bag, but they're sustainably fed larvae. They are not made in China. So I love these. The chickens love these. I've been using these for a long time, probably for at least a year or longer. And I can't recommend anything else. I just love these way more than any other brand. So that's some of my favorite chicken keeping products. So I hope that's what you were looking for. And if anyone has any further questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below.